All right, good evening, wrestling fans. Tonight, we're in Sidman, Pennsylvania. We have the Forest Hills Rangers taking on the Bedford Bisons. I'm Jay Elias alongside Dan Shilkowski. Looking forward to a great match. What do you think, Dan?
I think it's going to be a good match. Bedford in the past has been a powerhouse. They've always reloaded, and they have an excellent wrestling program over there. This year they might be a little bit down from the typical Bedford teams, but the effort will be there, you can guarantee.
Yes, you can see that they are ready to go. We're starting off, it looks like, at 182.
It's Bryson Rurick of Forest Hills against Owen Biddle of Bedford.
All right, we had our first stoppage there, just to adjust the headgear.
Bryson Rurick is a sophomore, and Owen Biddle is a junior. Rurick's in on a takedown attempt with the leg. And he takes him down. There's 2 points for Forest Hills, 2-0.
And that was a nice takedown.
Yes, it was. He had the legs in it, and he did it very well. Bryson's trying to chin him back a little bit there. Trying to keep him down. Biddle gets up. He's going to try to turn into him to get the 1 point escape. But Bryson brings him back to the mat. He gets an armbar.
So far, Bryson's done a real nice job keeping control of the match. He's trying to get him to his back.
He does get the back points to start. Doug Fairwell is the referee here. He was a Penn Cambria wrestling coach in years past. Now he's been a referee for years.
Very nice. We've seen him at many matches here.
Yes. He got 3 back points. It is now 5-0. $20 seconds to go here in the first period. And Rurick tries to turn him again with a...
He has him moving. See if he can keep it going there. Biddle's fighting hard, though.
We got short time, and Biddle fights it off.
3 seconds to go. Looks like he's going to get out of this one.
Yep.
And the end of the first period, Forest Hills 5-0 right now, or I should say, Rurick up 5-0.
Rurick takes the defensive position down. Biddle gets on top. Rurick rises but gets back down. Biddle has control.
Yeah, Biddle's trying to roll him, but
Biddle might be in trouble here.
Rurick was able to turn it over, yes.
Rurick readjusts and come out with a reversal. It's now 7-0.
Should be 2, yes.
And now, Rurick gets him on his back. And two back points is given. 2
back points.
It is now 9-0. Biddle escapes, faces Rurick. It's now 9-1. Rurick with the takedown.
Might have him right here.
And back points coming.
Boy, that's close. Can he?
It may be.
Yep. He can just get those shoulders down, get his arm up. There it is.
And the pin at 3:15. 3 minutes, 15 seconds. And Forest Hills comes on to a 6-0 lead for a team score with the pin.
Very nice. Rurick seemed like he had control of that from the beginning.
Yes, he did a nice job on that. He did.
And it looks like we're going to 195.
This is Mason Rogers from Forest Hills. Rogers is a junior.
Did I have the right weight there? 195?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
I don't know who the other wrestler is because we don't have it on the sheet.
Well, that's what I was I was looking for on mine. That's why I was quiet over here looking to see who he was wrestling.
I can't think who it would be here.
Mason has a very good record of 7-0 this season, if I'm correct.
Let me see. He's 9-3.
Oh, sorry, 9-3.
7 falls. Out
Okay.
of 7 falls.
I was looking off of your score sheet there. 9-3, 7 falls. Very good, though.
Yes.
Excellent.
He's a very strong person. And right now he has the Bedford wrestler, whoever it may be, in trouble.
Yes, he does.
And
he
locked up the pin in 57 seconds.
Very quickly. Mason showing that strength with a quick pin. And that brings the score to 12-0. Forest Hills with the lead. And looks like we're going to go to the 220-pound.
Eric Elgin of Forest Hills. But it's 220.
And who do they have from Bedford there?
Okay. 220 will be a no match, and they're moving up Eric Elgin to wrestle the heavyweight, Noah Lynch. Eric Elgin's a senior from Forest Hills with a 10-3 record. Noah Lynch is a junior from Bedford with a 0-6 record. Elgin will be giving up weight here. But Elgin is also a powerful boy. He was a very good football player for Forest Hills in their district championship this year.
Yes, fantastic running back.
Mm-hmm. And good on defense.
Yes, very nice job. A lot of times those wrestling skills carry over to football.
Yes.
And vice versa.
And there's the takedown for 2 points for Eric.
That gives Eric a 2-0 lead right now. Approaching 1 minute to go in the first period.
There he has him on his back. He is in trouble. And there's the pin. 56 seconds. And 18-0 is the score right now.
Yes, Forest Hills off to a very quick start.
We're going to move to the 106-pound class.
And it looks like we have Ryan Barkley out there.
Okay, Ryan Barkley will take a forfeit win.
He takes the forfeit.
Which ups the score to 24-0.
Yes.
I believe is that Cody Nepper, I believe.
At 113, yes.
And he takes a forfeit also.
Which takes the score now to 30-0 Forest Hills. And it looks like we are going to have a match here at the 120-pound division.
Yes. Is this Michael Noon, I believe?
You know, I haven't gotten a good look yet. Let me see.
It's either Michael Noon or Garrett Connor, but I'm not sure. This is Lane Houck of Bedford.
Oh boy, and he has him in trouble quickly. He got the back points, 2 back points, and there's the fall.
The fall is in 25 seconds. Which brings the team score to 36-0.
And so far, we've been perfect with the falls.
Yes, we have. This is Garrett Connor at 126 for Forest Hills. And for Bedford, it's Gavin Habinyak, a sophomore. Connor is also a sophomore. A potentially dangerous call, whistled by referee Frobel. And they have a restart. Connor in, but gets fought off for the takedown. Out of bounds and back to the middle. Connor in on a leg, on a single leg.
Looks like he has him off balance. And
nothing yet, though.
Nothing, nope.
They're close to the out of bounds, and they go out.
And he's out.
He's in on a single, and he takes the neck, and he punches through. He gets the takedown, and he has him on his back.
And that gives him the 2-0 lead with just under a minute to go in the first period.
And Habignac is in trouble here.
He may have back points. No.
Yeah, I think he does.
Yeah.
He's holding them, though, right
He's
now.
holding them.
Yeah.
He's looking for that pin. He's able to shift his weight, though. It's close. There it is.
There's the fall. The fall is in 1 minute and 42 seconds. Which brings the score to 42-0 at the point.
Yes, Forest Hills very strong.
Now we move to 132 weight class, and Byron Daubert from Forest Hills, a junior, ranked 22nd in the state in PA Power Wrestling rankings. Goes against Riley Steinbuck, a senior from Bedford.
He has a record of 2-3.
Yes. Right now they're both pretzeled pretty well.
If Byron can get his head out of there, he will be able to
He's doing and
get him to his
now,
back pretty quickly. Let's
and
see.
there's the 2 points awarded for the takedown.
Byron working him nicely. Trying to get the wrist, it looks like. See if he can get him to turn.
Dauber trying to find something that will get back points.
Almost like two prize fighters feeling one another out here at the beginning of the match.
Yes. Steinbuck doing a good job at the moment of keeping off his back.
And Byron doing his best to see if he can get him turned. And right now he holds that 2-0 lead with about 30 seconds to go in the first period.
Doug Frobel called a stalemate, which brings him back to the starting position now. Steinbuck stands and is brought back to the mat. And here comes some back points.
Yep. It didn't take Byron long before he was able to get him turned to his back, but he couldn't hold him there. He's trying again. Let's see if he can get him. He's pretty close.
Steinbuck bridges, and the period ends with three back points.
And that brings Byron to a 5-0 lead right now at the end of the first period.
It's Daubert's choice, and he defers, and Riley Steinbuck takes down.
While we're stopped here for a second, I have to say this is a beautiful gym. Looking at that shot there with the "This Is Our House" in the background and the new scorers table that we have, they did a fantastic job with the gymnasium here.
They surely did. This is a gymnasium and a school that they can be quite proud of.
Absolutely. Finest in the area, if not in the state.
Right. Darber's trying to work and turn him here. And he's starting to turn.
He could be in trouble.
Here comes back points.
He could be in trouble. Byron doesn't want to get a stalemate. See if he can keep working them.
Lots of time here in the period left. And there's deep trouble now for Mr. Steinbeck. And there's the fall.
Yes.
The fall comes at 2:55.
And that brings the team score to Forest Hills 48 and Bedford nothing.
Yes.
Looks like we're moving up to 138.
It's Trey Templeton for Forest Hills, a senior with a 10-3 record. And for Bedford, I believe it's Braden Kuntz at 138. He's a junior with a 4-2 record. Templeton trying for a single leg there, but Kuntz was able to get out of trouble there.
And looks like Trey might have taken a hand to the eye or a finger to the eye there. He seems okay, though.
Yeah, Frobel asked if he wanted injury time. He said no. We're a minute into this match, and nobody has been able to get any points here for a takedown.
No, I thought Trey might shoot there for a minute and go for a single leg, bring him down, but he stays on his feet.
There's a single leg attempt by Kuntz. Nothing yet for anybody.
Trey going for the reversal.
Templeton gets the points, the takedown, 2-0.
Oh, that was not a reversal. Sorry, that was a takedown.
Okay. Yeah, he did not give the takedown to anybody there.
Okay.
Until Templeton got it. Kuntz tries to kick out of there, but Templeton holds on. There's 8 seconds left.
5 seconds. And it looks like it's going to end the first period with Trey Templeton taking a 2-0 lead.
Kuntz takes down position for his choice. Templeton tries to lock up a cradle there. Templeton's working hard, but he can't get him over right at this minute.
And was that a stalemate call?
Yes, that was. Nothing was happening, so Mr. Frobel said, let's go back and start again.
And Trey working hard, like you said. Braden trying to get up, but so far Trey's been able to keep control of things.
Yes.
As long as Trey could keep control of that wrist, he was doing a nice job staying in control, but Mr. Kuntz was able to get him to let loose for a second. He almost was able to escape. Trey going for that wrist again, and looks like he has it.
Yes, the seconds are dwindling down here for the end of the period, however.
And looks like this one, second period is going to end. Nobody scored.
And Trey's choosing down for his position.
He maintains that 2-0 lead. Let's see what he can do from the down position.
He tries to stand. Kuntz in control right now.
He's trying to get control of that wrist, and he just can't quite keep control of it, which is Trey should be able to get up.
It's a high leg kick there attempt, but again, Kuntz regains control.
Getting very close to the out of bounds area there.
Trey turns
Trey turns it around.
And he got the reversal.
He did get the reversal. That makes the score 4-0.
With a minute left.
And from what Trey did before, he should be able to just ride this out to the end now.
Potentially dangerous call by Mr. Frobel.
I didn't see. Did he have a hold of his wrist there?
I really didn't see myself, so I'm sure. Sorry.
I wasn't sure what the potentially dangerous situation was. I didn't know if he had his arm twisted or his wrist twisted underneath there.
Yeah, he might have had a half Nelson on it that bent his arm the wrong way. I'm not sure though, but I didn't see it. Now he's riding with 40 seconds left. He's trying to put that half in there.
He can just keep control here. We have about 30 seconds to go.
Brings him down to the mat again, trying to get control, and which he has control, but
looks like he's trying to get him to his back.
Mm-hmm.
He has about 15 seconds. He has to be careful. He doesn't want to give up any points, although he does have 4. That should be plenty enough here with 5 seconds to go. Looks like he has a victory.
– 4-0 victory makes it 51-0 Forest Hills.
And that moves us up to the 145-pound.
This is Robert Krug, a junior from Forest Hills, 7-4.
And is it Nathan Gabriel for Bedford?
I believe it is. I believe I heard somebody say, "Come on, Gabe." But
if it is, he has a 4-1 record.
Gabriel's a junior. Krug also a junior.
coaches have been very quiet so far. Usually we hear the coaches yelling the names, and that helps a little bit.
Right.
They've been very quiet tonight.
The coach for Forest Hills is Jake Strayer, and the coach for Bedford is Brian Krebs.
Jake, as many of the viewers watching probably know, is a fantastic wrestler in his day here at Forest Hills. And he's continuing that excellent tradition with a fine season as a coach.
Gabriel gets the takedown for Bedford. That's 2-0.
And
Gabriel with control, and he has Krug on his back. Got 2 back points before they went out of bounds. So it's 4-0 Gabriel at this point, with 20 seconds to go in the first period.
And so far, Gabriel's been able to keep control of the match. Let's see if Bob can escape. They go out of bounds. And it remains 4-0.
Stand-up attempt brought back to the mat by Gabriel. And that's probably all the action we're going to see in this period.
Yep. As we wind down, at the end of the first period, Bedford's Nathan Gabriel with a 4-0 lead over Bob Krug of Forest Hills. And it looks like Gabriel is taking down to start the second period.
He stands. He's going to try to turn in, but he's out of bounds, so they'll go and start again. Bedford's coach, Brian Krebs, his father, Bill Krebs, was a long-time wrestling coach at Bedford also.
So long time in the family, good long history of wrestling.
That's for sure. It's a reversal by Gabriel. Makes it 6-0 with 1:31 to go in the second period. Bob Krug giving up a little bit of weight here as he moved up from 138 to 145. Nathan Gabriel did weigh in at 145, so he's given up a little bit of weight here.
So far, that hasn't made a difference for Nathan. He's had control of this match.
Yes, he has. Trying to turn him right now.
Bob just trying to hold on there. See if he can stay off his
He's
back.
got trouble now. Trouble now.
He needs to get that arm free.
He didn't give up any back points yet on this. Gabriel working that arm, trying to get it to go over and get some back points here. But the time's coming down 10 seconds now to go in the period.
And that's the end of the second. Nathan Gabriel from Bedford maintains that 6-0 lead.
They start at neutral for the third.
And it looked like Bob was going for a takedown there. He had a nice shoot in, but Nathan was able to defend that.
Yeah, he had a nice sprawl on that one.
Yes, and they're pretty close to going out, but they're back in.
They're out of bounds.
That time they are out of bounds.
Krugen on a single.
He has the leg. See what he can do here. Nathan defending that well, though.
Yes, he sprawls nicely out of that.
Yes. And Krug just not able to do anything with it.
And around comes Gabriel for the 2-point takedown, which makes it an 8-0 lead at this point, which is a major decision worth 4 points if it holds up as such. 14 points.
Just took so much of Bob's energy hanging on there when he shot and wasn't able to get him. Nathan did a nice job defending it, like you said, by sprawling and was able to just keep working them.
Mm-hmm. I think they're both pretty strong boys, too.
They are, yes.
Here's some back points coming. Back points.
And Bob wants to be careful there.
He got 2. It's now 10-0 with 30 seconds left in the match.
And they're out of bounds. Let's see if Bob can get out of that and get a couple points. Although it looks like Nathan has control. As we have about 10 seconds to go, it looks like this match is probably going to end in a major decision for Nathan Gabriel.
And Bedford gets its first team points of the night. The score is 51-4 Forest Hills.
And we may be up to our final match of the night. If I'm seeing things correctly, 152.
No, we
have a couple more?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We are up to the 152, though, if I'm seeing things correctly.
Yes. I'm not sure if this is George Lang of Bedford, but this is Connor Law of Forest Hills, ranked 10th in the state, and with a quick takedown.
And he has a quick takedown, has him on his back quickly, and it looks like he's going to get that fall if he keeps working him.
Got 3 back points. It's 5-0.
He's going to go right back to work there.
If this is George Lang, which I think it is for Bedford, he's a senior, and Connor Law also is a senior with a 12-2 record. Mm-hmm. And as I said, he's ranked 10th in the state in the PA Power Rankings.
And Lang has a 2-2 record on the year.
Connor Law in complete control here at this point.
Yes, he's working hard to get him back. He wants that fall, and he's getting pretty close to it again. Let's see. He has him. He has him over. He has him over, and there it is.
The fall in 1 minute and 27 seconds for Connor Law.
Connor did that very quickly, and he worked very hard to get that fall.
Yes, he did.
Now we go to the 160. I see why I was confused. We only have so much space on the board. We'll have to ask for a bigger board for
yes.
the future.
This is Ryan Latshaw for Forest Hills, and he has a 5-2 record. He's a junior. For for Bedford, I'm not sure if this is Chance Dahl or Dave Hartman. Because Dave Hartman, they might have moved him up, or Chance Dahl, I'm not sure. I'm sorry. Don't know.
Again, I haven't heard anybody yelling anything from Bedford's side. If we hear a name, we'll get that corrected right away.
If it's Dahl, he's a senior with a 3-3 record, and if it's Hartman, he's a senior with a 5-1 record.
So far, neither wrestler making too big of a move, not taking any chances.
Takedowns awarded by Doug Frobel, and they go out of bounds. 2-0 Bedford wrestler at this point.
And Ryan starting in the down position.
Mudshaw tries to move on, and he's still being controlled by the Bedford wrestler. I hesitate to say a name here. I'm not really sure who it is.
Yeah, I'm still listening closely. Haven't heard anything, and that brings the first period to an end. And whichever Bedford wrestler that is, and we do apologize for not having a name. That's a 2-0 lead right now.
The reversal was given by Frobel. It's 4-0 now. And he has back points coming too.
And Ryan wants to be careful that he doesn't turn over
3
on his back like that.
And a full Nelson, so it's 1 point for Ryan. 3 back points for the Bedford wrestler. And I thought he awarded a full Nelson. Unless he... We're not sure yet. The score right now, it says 8-0, but... Bedford wrestler works in legs, and he has control. And he has more back points coming. And it's getting very close to a pin here.
Right. I was just about to say he has to be careful.
And 2:49 the fall for the Bedford wrestler.
And that looks like it's going to move Cody Clifford up to the 170-pound mark. As he's probably taking on, is that Chance Dahl?
It might be. I think it might be.
If that is Chance, he's a senior with a 3-3 record.
And Cody Clifford is a senior with an 11-4 record for Forest Hills. The team score is 57-10 at this point. And this is indeed the last match of the contest. The Forest Hills Junior High team tonight beat Bedford by a score of 77-22.
Yes, we were talking before the match. You said that our junior high team is very strong this year.
They are very strong. They're a good group of kids, and they all seem to know what they're doing in it. And there's a bright future coming for Forest Hills Varsity in a couple years.
Yes, look forward to seeing that. That bodes very well for Forest Hills.
Yes.
And for the future of the wrestling program.
Clifford in on a takedown, and it's 2-0.
And looks like Cody's starting to take control here. Oh, just as I say that.
There's an escape.
Chance gets an escape.
It's 2-1.
1 point.
Clifford tries to whizzer out of that.
Very close to being out of bounds.
But the takedown is by Chance, though.
And
so he assumes a 3-2 lead at this point.
Yes. Cody starting down.
Cody tries to escape, but is brought back to the mat.
He wants to be careful here. He doesn't want to get onto his back.
I think he did not get back points in that. He didn't hold him. Mr. Clifford was able to get out of trouble there.
And that brings the first period to a close. Chance Dahl of Bedford with a 3-2 lead over Cody Clifford of Forest Hills. Looks like Chance is starting down to begin the second period.
And there's one for the escape. It's now 4-2. A duck under attempt by Chance, fought off by Cody. Back to the middle they go.
Starting neutral.
Chance in on the legs.
And Cody has a hold of his leg. He does not want to let go because he would go right to his back. He has to be careful. He has to keep fighting. He does not want to let go of that ankle.
And the stalemate's called, which helps Mr. Clifford.
Yes, he was in trouble there. He held on, did a nice job. He kept a hold of that ankle and did not let himself get onto his back.
That's true. They've both been very active in this match. I don't think there's any stalling at all going on in this match. They're both going at it.
No. Both working very hard.
There's potentially dangerous for the, I believe it was the leg. He was bent in a position that wasn't good. 26 seconds in the second period left.
Bedford's Chance Dahl still with a 4-2 lead over Cody Clifford. But Cody working hard. And nothing happens there. About 4 seconds to go, and it looks like it's going to end the second period with Chance Dahl with a 4-2 lead. And that brings us to the third period. Let's see what Cody can do. I would imagine there's going to be a lot of excitement happening here in this third period.
Yeah, neither of the two boys are holding anything back. They're going out at full force.
Chance trying to maintain control of that wrist. Cody able to get it free. Let's see what he can do here.
He tries to sit out and switch, but it did not work.
Thought maybe if he could have continued to spin him there, he could have had the escape.
Yes. But Chance Dahl defended it quite well, though. Cody tries to stand. He's trying to stand and turn. He went out of bounds.
Oh. And looks like we have about a minute left.
We got
we have an injury timeout. So what happens during injury time then, Mr. Shulkowski?
Well, they have a minute and 30 seconds to go for injury time. If you cannot continue after the minute and 30, you will lose a disqualification. And it would be 6 team points for the other team.
It doesn't look like we're going to even go for 30 seconds.
No.
They're both ready to go again.
No, the question was moot at this point.
Yes.
But it was a good question, though, however. Cody's flattened out in the bottom with 53 seconds left to go.
Cody's going to have to fight hard here. He's trying to get up.
If he could get a reversal, we could tie the match and possibly send it into overtime if no other scoring was.
Chance has just had control of this match for a good while here. But you're right. Cody keeps working hard. Gets an opening. He can get that reversal. He does not want to go to his back, though.
No. He tries to stand again, but control is by Mr. Dahl.
We have about 15 seconds left to go.
And they're close to an out of
bounds.
bounds.
Close to out of bounds. 10 seconds.
They're out. 8 seconds to go.
Okay, he has 8 seconds. I imagine he'll be on the bottom. He is.
He has to try something desperate here because there isn't much time.
He has 8 seconds to get up and get that reversal. And it just seems like it may not be enough gas in the tank to get there. And that match is going to end with Chance Dahl taking a 4-2 victory over Cody Clifford from Forest Hills. Cody fought hard the entire match, though, and that brings us to a close.
Yes, with the final team score as Forest Hills Rangers 57 and the Bedford Bisons 13.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Shulkowski. Enjoyed calling this match with you. Good action tonight. Forest Hills looks like they have a very, very strong team and a good future ahead of them.
Yes, they moved to 10-1 on the season now, and I believe Bedford goes to 1-6. And I enjoyed working with you, Mr. Elias, and I appreciate your help in the technology and things. I've never done this before. So.
Well, you did a fantastic job. We'd also like to say a big thank you to Dasha Kirby for running the cameras for us tonight. And we're going to wrap it up with a 57-13 victory for Forest Hills. Good night.
Good night.